Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Paradise Valley, Montana. And when I say Paradise Valley, Montana, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm located about 30 miles southeast of Livingston, Montana on US 89. I'm on the south side, like if you're going toward Yellowstone National Park, on the other side of Emigrant. Like I say, I'm about 30 miles out. But I'm going to do something right now that I told myself I'd never, ever do. This is a fact. I'm going to show you guys a real good fishing creek. And yes, up in Montana, we call them creeks, not creeks. But I'm going to show you a place called Big Creek. This is one of these really good fly fishing places. It's mostly good in the month of July. And I personally have pulled 20-inch cutthroat out of this creek. I'm about ready to show you. Okay, I'm getting ready to take off here. I'm going to be hanging a left right here. And this is US 89. I just came through Emigrant a little while ago, and I thought I'd start recording right about now. Actually, to tell you the truth of the matter, I'm kind of lying. I come busting through here, and I missed the turn. Well, they changed a bunch of stuff. I was looking at all these new buildings out here, and stuff never used to be here. They're building all over the place, man, but anyway, right here, you got it right there. There's an access. See that right there real quick? Quick. Okay, that's you got to find this little turn off right here called Big Creek or Big Creek Road or whatever, and that's all there is. Just that little green sign right there. If you don't know where that's at, you'll never find this place. And this place really isn't made for... This place is tough to fish. This creek is rocky. It's not... Well, the rocks are very slick. It's a good place to really bust your head. And there's lots of people that drive by and they don't even think that there's fish in this place called Big Creek. It's not a very big creek. But I happen to know from firsthand that there's, and there's not only cutthroat in there, but there's rainbow trout too, but the cutthroat is what gets the biggest. And why the fishing is only good in the month of July is beyond me. I think they come up in here, these cutthroat come up here or spawn or do something, and they slide back down into the Yellowstone River. Because this place, Big Creek, flows into the Yellowstone River. Okay, this ranch is right here. I'm sitting here to tell you guys that there's a lot of elk in these foothills that come down through here. Yeah, and there's a lot of whitetail down here too in this country. I've hunted this because there's some state land up here. When I say up here, I mean up there. Matter of fact, that ridge that you see, that discolored or that brownish, ugly-looking ridge, just on the other side of that state land. That's legal to hunt, so. And I see some boys are out there doing some work. I don't know what they're doing. They're always doing some big ranch here. And over this way, there's a bunch of alfalfa fields. And what happens during hunting season, or in the wintertime, these big herds of elk come right off of these side hills, right down under them alfalfa fields. So sorry about that. I really got to pay attention to this road, ladies and gentlemen, because this thing, first of all, I'm kind of surprised that there isn't snow on it, but this is one of these kind of roads, and you might want to pay attention to this. You come up into the state of Montana, just don't go roaring up these country roads like you're on the Indianapolis 500. You're liable to clobber right into somebody because, there's people that live up in places like this, and in the summertime, you got a lot of traffic and you never know who's around the next corner. Some of these corners are very, very sharp and these roads are gravel and you go sliding all over the place. And next thing you know, you're mixing paint. You hearing me? Sure you are. Anyway, over here, I know you can't see it, but you'll be able to see it here a little bit better. The creek, when I get up here. See where I got 5 minutes on this file? We're doing pretty good. But yeah, if you're a fly fisherman, I couldn't show you any better of a nice private little type of creek. And they've actually got some, what do they call it? Easement. The state's worked out the easement with some landowners up here, and you can actually, for the most part, fish up and down bass, and the footing is atrocious, so there's a lot of brush. And yes, we are in bear country. Don't make no mistake about this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. There is Big Creek, Montana. Right there. Now, I'm going to go on up the road here, because, just cause. Oh, there was a nice little scene there, man. Unfortunately, I got to do more driving. I get to photograph the creek. See that boulder right there? This is really common in this state. You get lots of boulders like that roll across these roads because of erosion. Okay, here we go. There's a good look. Right there. There's a good look at Big Creek, Montana. Let me hold that up. There you are. I'll let you look at that for a minute. Like I say, you're looking at some really good fly fishing for rainbows and cutthroats. Okay, let me screen that down. I've been having a real problem lately of not pin screening my zoom down on this iPhone when I should, Yeah, this country here, we got whitetail in here, there's grizzly bear in here, got elk in here, got all kinds of stuff, fishing. And this is up in the Gallatin Mountains too. I'm gonna repeat myself, the Gallatin Mountains, not the Absarokas. And right now, we're headed due west. I'll show you, right there. We're headed west out of Paradise Valley, like if you're, like if you're going up into the Gallatin Mountains. So, yeah, and right here, see that sign right there? This is one of the biggest problems, especially for us hunters in Paradise Valley. That sign right there, private property. You got that crap posted all over the place. And most of that stuff is by these rich yuppies that ain't got nothing better to do. They come up here and jack up the prices of real estate and all that other stuff. Buy up a bunch of land that they never do anything with, except for put, keep out signs and private property and no trespassing and crap like that. There we go, right here. There we go. Big Creek, Montana. There you go, man. You're looking at some good fly fishing, I kid you not. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure with them changing the regulations. Talked to the game warden here the other day. This could be open, but you're gonna be wading around. You're gonna be wading around some flow there, and I can see it's all that water's already discolored, which means that runoff is kind of starting. Yeah, you're looking at some really good fly fishing right there. Big Creek, Montana. Let me pinch screen this. There we go. I don't know what the deal is. My doggone screen of mine has been kind of sticking a little bit lately. This is a fairly new iPhone. It's a iPhone 10 XS Max, I think is the name of it. There we go. There's a nice little scene. Let me try to back over here like this. Sorry, but the sun's coming right in there. Not much I can do. Nice scene. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Creek, Montana. Yeah, I come up here. Well, the month of July is the best month to fish. I've got videos of me actually catching fish up here. I really do. I think back in my, video 149 or right back in there, I've actually got a recording of me catching about an 18-inch cutthroat. You know, you got what they call West Slope cutthroat, and you got Yellowstone cutthroat. So there's two types of cutthroat, and they're a protected fish. Okay, here we go. Let me jerk this mirror back here so you can get a good look at that. There. I couldn't give you guys a better fishing scene if I tried. Right there. So for you fly fishermen, you know, all this time I've been sitting here jabbering, you know, probably a pretty good idea you pay attention. Of course, you get up in this country and you start fly fishing this, you got to it helps a lot to know what patterns work well. And there's several patterns up here that work very, very well. But if you're a dry fly fisherman, I'll just give it up on one real old school pattern that I probably fish with almost all the time up here, and it's called an Adams parachute, or a parachute Adams. Yeah, one of them good floaters that you can see well, and I generally fish them in a size, and I tie them up in a size 14. 14 or a size 16, take your pick. There's some good looking country there. Oh boy, I can see I got 11 minutes on this. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this because, this is that state land. Look at that. Look at right there. Holy crap, somebody's got oh man, can't. Right there. He's got a skeleton of some kind hanging on that post. Anyway, this is that state land that I told you is legal to hunt. Yeah, right past that fence right there. No kidding. Back up in that country, and here's the access gate right there. There's the access to get in there. That's a pretty rough little hump to get up to the top of that. But anyway, I see we got 12 and a half minutes on this file already. And I'm trying to record this the best I can here. You know, I see they've been doing some work here. Ooh, better not go down there. Yeah, I can see somebody's putting in a new bridge, and I hear music. I better not go down there. The boys are working. They're working and I'm videographing, so yeah. Okay, sorry if I'm grunting and groaning here, but I'm trying to get these good views. There we go. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're looking at some real good fly fishing, Big Creek, Montana. Okay, let me go on up here. There's an area that I'll stop this file. There's a turnaround area. There's actually a nice little camping area. Yeah, and there's a bunch of you're on the USFS land up here. Well, this land, most of it's private, but they do have an easement for us fly fishermen. And then if you go up this way, quite a ways, well, if you go back in here about 5 or 6 miles, there's Big Dude Ranch. But once you get past that Big Dude Ranch, then you're into USFS. A lot of this, what you're looking at here, left and right, on this road is private land. And of course, private property in the state of Montana is a really big touchy issue when it comes to hunting and fishing. It's just that simple. A lot of these yuppies, they don't want to hear nothing about firearms, shooting deer or elk or any of that, and it makes me wonder how their ancestors even managed to get here. Okay, I can see there's somebody camped over here. Right there, there's Big Creek. Big Creek, Montana. Yeah. Well, I'm I'm going to take and turn around here. Okay. I'll put this in four-wheel drive and I'll turn this around. Okay then. Okay. Sorry about that, folks, but sometimes it's kind of hard. You know, let me put that in drive. Okay. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Let me see something here. Excuse me. I got over 15 minutes on this file. Sometimes it's very, very hard for me to drive and do these videos, and because come on, I don't want to wreck or hurt anybody or anything like that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. I swore up and down I was never going to tell anybody about Big Creek, Montana. You've seen some awful good fly fishing there in this last 10 minutes or so. But from the bottom of my heart, I hope you folks are getting along okay with this coronavirus. What I'm urging you to do is be strong, be bold, beat this thing. Don't get yourself depressed to the point where, you're wanting to, off yourself or commit suicide or any of that. Because up here in the state of Montana, believe it or not, suicide is a problem. You want to know why? Because one of the reasons why I know it's a problem is because of SAD, seasonal affective disorder. In other words, cabin fever. We've already had several suicides up here in the state of Montana because people are being extra locked in other than what they normally would be, because of this COVID-19, this coronavirus. They're being quarantined or housebound or cabin fever, that kind of stuff. All of this stuff is no good. Everybody should know that you need sunlight to create vitamin D in your system, and vitamin D helps you fight depression. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take care of yourselves. Now, maybe you know what I mean by that every time I do these videos. Take care of yourselves, and we shall see you on down the trail, and adios, my friends. Boop.